What is good? What is good? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, you know who I be. Good Doc, Dr. Mike TV. Back again, once again. You already know what it is. Alright, first time to the channel, guys. Subscribe, notify, do all the good things to make yourself well versed in the Good Doc's content. All of my good stuff listed in the links in the description area below. Alright. So the other day I posted a video about some of the things that kind of really turned me off about Filipinas. You know, I could go through that laundry list right now, but I'll probably pin the video at the end of this one so you guys can check it out if you have not already. But when I was thinking about this, I was like, Doc, what types of things turn you on about a Filipina? Like, what is it that really turns you on about a Filipina? Now, of course, the beautiful hair, skin tones, and, you know, if they're top heavy, if they got a nice little figure, oh my God, these are the things that would probably turn on any guy about any girl, regardless whether they're Filipina or not. So I tried to come up with something that I thought would be a little bit indifferent and focus on the psychology of it all in order to bring it all together. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one thing that it don't matter if this girl is tall or short, skinny or fat, maganda, whatever you want to call it. This is one thing that I've honestly known about myself that would literally turn me on to a Filipina, and it has absolutely nothing to do with her looks. The one thing that will turn me on about a Filipina is if she treats me, right? If she buy me shit. Now, they gonna be like, Doc, you mean to tell me that your love can be bought? You damn right my love can be bought, man. I am for sale. I digress. But I want you to focus on the psychology of it, and hopefully you guys will be able to pick up what I'm putting down. Even in the United States, living in the Western world, it's very rare that you find a girl that's willing to pay for shit when you guys go out, right? It depends. You can find a couple, but very rare. If you're doing good in life and you're successful and you're doing okay and you're able to, function on your own, very rare will you find a woman that's willing to do that type of stuff for you. More so in the Philippines, I think it's even a little bit more rare because sometimes females are looking at foreigners as the resource, right? Filipinos are looking at foreigners as a resource. So I can remember this one time, and this is what triggered this particular video. So we were eating out. I was with a female friend, and we were eating out, right? And we went to a nice restaurant. I mean, the bill itself wasn't too bad. I think it may have been anywhere between like 500, 700 pesos, so anywhere between 10 and 14 bucks, right? So, me, bill comes, excuse me. I'm reaching for my wallet to go pay. She's like, no, I got this. And so my mind, it's weird. And I'm telling you, this is the psychology of it. My mind at that moment cannot fathom the thought of a Filipina paying for me to do anything, right? It could not fathom the thought of a woman, period, paying for me to do shit. And I guess that's just the way I'm wired and triggered as a man. You take care of everything, you pay for everything. That's kind of what it is. And I know that's not right, and I know that's not fair, and I know that's not how we should be thinking. But in my mind, the way I'm triggered, it's like, if I'm going out and I'm going out with somebody or I'm inviting somebody out or anything like that, of course, I pay. Now, if you invited me, no, you paying. But what happened was I asked her to hang out, right? I was like, maybe we should kick it sometime. That was all I said. So I'm thinking because I gave the invitation, because I asked for her to kick it, I should pay. But she ended up paying. So I'm thinking my mind could not fathom the thought that a female, more specifically a Filipina, would be willing to pay for us, like us together. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, she's willing to do this shit? Like, she's willing to buy me shit and, not expect anything in return or anything. Like, she's willing to buy and do shit for me. At the time, my mind couldn't fathom it. As I got older, and I started, dealing with women who had jobs and things like that, it started to become a little bit more clearer. But every single time, it still made me feel a way like, yo, you don't have to. I got this, right? And it's weird because when you hear them say, no, I will take care of this. I'll take care of us. It's like, yo, man, I'm about to start falling in love and shit. Because I'm like, I come from an era where I'm always the one paying for shit. And you mean to tell me that you going to take care of me? You are going to take care of me, right? And I think about this because there's a subscriber, shout out to him, he knows who he is. He's gonna be mad at me for forgetting his name, but in some of the live chats, you know, he talks about how he has a young lady that's a nurse in the United States, and she wants him to quit his job so that, you know, he just stays home and, you know, she'll take care of the both of them. And you guys know a nursing salary in the United States is good money. Like, it's really good money, and I do believe that the money is enough to support two people. So you get to that point in your life where your young lady is willing to say, nah, boo, you sit down, I got this. It changes your whole dynamic. It changes how you think about shit. Like, yo, my wife is, or not wife, I'm sorry, but girlfriend or significant other, whatever you want to call it at the moment, until you guys get married, is willing to take care of me. Now, again, you always got to make sure you have your own money, gentlemen. You always got to make sure that you're doing something on the side to earn an income. I wouldn't just quit my job and rely solely on anybody's money, because that's just not the way I'm built. That's not the way I'm triggered. But if you're going, you know, make me sit on the sidelines, for lack of a better term, as long as baby girl understands that that does not change the dynamic of the relationship, aka you know who's still in charge, as long as she understands that, just because you want to take on the responsibility of taking care of me, that doesn't change this dynamic. Who still wear the pants in the family? As long as she's aware of that, I'm kind of like, yo, that is a very, very interesting opportunity for a man. Because it's rare that a guy gets to sit down and enjoy life doing nothing because his girl is the one that wants to be the breadwinner. By choice, you feel me? Not by circumstance, but by choice. She's choosing to be the breadwinner. She's choosing to pay for everything. She's choosing to be the one who is financially supporting the both of us, even though she doesn't have to, all right? I like that. I love that. Is that this change in modern era shit? I don't know, bro. I don't know what it means. All I know is that at any given moment, if my girl says, babe, look, I'm good. I got us. I got us. You just chill. I got this. You stay at home. I got us. Please believe I've stacked up enough cash to be comfortable for a while. I've been grinding, and you know, I still do things on the side, like little side hustles and stuff. So even if I did let it all go and, you know, manage the finances for both my girl while she's working and shit, I would still find things to keep me busy and stuff so that I'm not getting lazy. But it going back to the topic and the psychology of it all, my mind couldn't fathom the thought that a girl would be willing to pay for anything for us. More so, my mind couldn't fathom the thought that a woman would be willing to say, I got us, right? I'm willing to pay for us. And I have to admit, when a woman says that she gonna take care of us or she's gonna take care of the meal and stuff like that, that shit triggers me. Like, it turns me like, goddamn, like, you really gonna do this for me? And again, maybe that's just me coming from the way that I'm raised. Maybe you guys are used to women paying for you. I don't know. But my thoughts, I'm telling you, man, that turned me the fuck on real quick. Like, yo, you got money like that? Like, you gonna do that for us? Right? And it plays out differently in every situation, of course, but in most situations, knowing that I'm dealing with somebody who could, if, like I said, push come to shove, could step up and fulfill that role, that makes me feel very comfortable in life, you know? That makes me feel very good about the choices and the women that I'm choosing to deal with, right? That makes me feel comfortable about the idea that, yes, I'm in a good position or I've made good choices, right? So I guess that's really what also turns me on about the situation, knowing that she'll step up if she has to, or I made a good decision in choosing the right one that's willing to, because she, you know, really got love for a boy, willing to step up whenever the time is right. I think we kind of had this conversation on the video where we talked about the creating of independent Filipinas, that we kind of touched on that a little bit. So for me, I guess that's just really where my mindset is. And like I said, it don't matter if you're ugly or whatever. And I mean, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, so let me make sure I clarify that. But it don't matter how you look, it don't matter who you be. If you got a girl that's willing to take care of us, you mean you and her or whatever, that's something that I think you should hold on to, you know? I think you should definitely hold on to those relationships. Now, if it's toxic, y'all know what it is. If it's toxic, you know, you got to start making those moves accordingly. Like, you got to start saying, look, man, I don't care if she is taking care of us. This us ain't working because there's constant struggles, fighting, and issues and challenges that are resulting from whatever it may be resulting from, you know. You just got to handle yours the way you handle yours. And that's just my video, ladies and gentlemen. And I Definitely hope this video finds you well. If it did, you already know what to do. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good shit. Patreon for all the unforeseen content the good doc has to offer. You can catch me over there on the Patreon. Good shit. Promise you that. 60 plus videos in the catalog as we speak and counting. Alright? But if you guys want to order you some Good Doc merch, man, do not sleep on the merch. The merch is popping right now. Like, I didn't expect the orders to come through like they did, but they doing their thing. For sure. So if you want to get you a shirt, man, by all means, make sure you check it out. Email me. I'll take care of it. All prices include shipping. Alright? Ladies and gentlemen, that is my time. That is all the energy that I have for you in the moment. I hope this video finds you well. Alright? And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the Good Doc is officially out. At least Nako, which means I am going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Sincerely do. Mahakita. Mabuhay. It sounds so bad that I could be bought like that. But you know what? I don't care. I'm a very simple person. So yes, my love can be bought. Anywho, I'm out. Peace.